What's up, everybody? My name is, well, if you're on this YouTube channel, you know what my name is. This is probably one of my first few videos that I'm going to be making of my RC cars. I'd like to thank OMGRC. He kind of gave me the oomph to do this because he's just a regular guy like me. I'm going to be messing with my EPX drift today, my Redcat Lightning EPX drift. It might not seem that interesting, but I put a 3300 540 kV motor on it. Got an extra cooling fan because it gets pretty hot in the summer. I don't really need that right now, so I'm just gonna unplug that. And then, yeah, so here's this, hang on. Subaru body. I own a Subaru, so I have to represent. This is a Redcat body, you can get it. I don't remember the product number. I'll be messing with it later on with actual road tires. I might make a video. I've had this for probably 3 months now. I bought my first one in May, and then I liked it so much I bought one of these bodies and I didn't want to take it back out anymore. So I bought this one. This is my beater body. Try to plug the battery in. Yeah. Now, let's get to messing. Now, I've had this for 3 months, but I've only driven it with the drift wheels. Probably 3 days. They're just hard plastic tires that come with it. They actually suck, to be completely honest. But they don't make a whole bunch of noise for you guys on the video either. See if I can get a few good ones in. I was doing pretty good yesterday, but I haven't driven it all today either. Not that that's really an excuse, because an RCer is always ready to go. And I might point out too, this edge is pretty deep, so the body gets caught on it. So forgive me if it spins out quite a bit. I try to stay on the cement rather than the blacktop because it actually works better. I own pretty much a Redcat fan. I own an ECX amp, EXC, ECX, whatever, and an ECX Torment. But I have a Gen 7 Redcat crawler, a Gen 8. I've got 2 of these EPX drifts. I usually use them for on-road driving. I've got the Gen 8, it's actually got quite a bit of upgrades. And then I made an RC trailer for this. That way I don't have to carry it through the woods if I'm at a blacktop, and then I end up going through the woods to get somewhere. It's got a 5500 LiPo battery, 2S in it. It's running on, what is it? I can't even think of it now. 3300 brushless motor. It comes with a 19-turn Redcat 550 can, but it's an actual 540 motor. The can kind of throws you off. Because it's 4-wheel drive, I think they want the torque to get the tires to spin more. But in my experience, if you put a 15-turn on it and you're using it, a 540 15-turn, and you're just using it for regular driving, it's going to burn up. If you put a 540 15-turn or 12-turn, anything below 19, it's going to go much faster. If you're using it for drifting, I would prefer that. You put a little... I put a little vents on mine if I can get them. Like this body, if I were to put a 550 motor or 540 motor on it with a smaller turn, I'd probably cut these out. And then on the back, as you can tell, it sits pretty far away from the ground, so you don't really have to worry about any venting. But if you're doing that, I would put some venting in it, such as here or wherever the grill is. I have a, what is it? I don't even remember. I have a monster truck that Redcat makes. It's one of the $150 ones. It's not the ones that are based off these. The Volcano, I don't have that. That's a piece of crap. I love Redcat, but I don't understand why they made that. If you want a Volcano or a monster truck or something like that, you're going to want to bash it. That thing's not made for bashing. It's kind of just made for dicking around in the snow or the mud. And I don't really care if you comment or like or anything. It would be kind of nice to know. If I make more videos, just give me a thumbs up. Like I said, if you guys like this, I'll put more effort into it. Right now, I'm not really putting too much effort into this video. See, it's caught on the lip. I'm not very good at this. I've only done it for 3 days. Good for only driving it for probably 6 hours with these drift tires. Let's see if we get a drive-by going. Nope. It'll happen. So I'm trying to do this through the screen and it's not working out too well. There we go, there's a good one. No, these aren't uncontrollable. They are when they hit these little things like this when they go sideways. But other than that, unless it spins out, I'm actually controlling it. The key with this is when it starts to slide, is you kind of turn in the direction and go back and forth. And it'll keep you going in the direction that you're sliding. I've learned that if you give it just a little bit of gas, not even halfway, you go up to halfway, you break it loose, and that's when you keep it going. See right now, just a little bit of gas halfway. See right now, a little bit of gas halfway. A little bit of gas halfway. And then if you want to keep it going through a slide, you kind of just pulse it. And if you're going through a slide and you want to keep going, you want to just kind of control it through everything. I give it a boost. Okay, I'll show you. Boost. Give it quarter throttle, like I said. Quarter, full, and then under quarter and half. It seems to like to control. Sorry, my neighbor's with the diesel trucks. He owns his own construction business. My favorite's when it drifts through those leaves. See if we get some figure eights going drifting wise. Who's looking at the screen? Transitions are easy too. You just kind of point it in the direction you want it to go, and then you kind of just give it a half a turn, break it loose. It likes, because of the way the steering's set up, it likes to turn right better than it does left, but it turns a good direction both ways. You can't turn it all the way up to 60% steering because the servo bottoms out on itself with the servo on, just the way they have it set up. But I love this little car. This is my first road car, and I would not change it for the world. I love this thing. For $150, you really can't go wrong. I love Redcat. I absolutely love them. They are truly fast, affordable phones. This is not a subscription video either. Like, they didn't pay me anything to do this. I'm just doing this because this is the RC car I own. If you guys like this, I will do more. And yes, on road tires, this SLB goes. See, that was a catch to the cement because it's got cracks in it. Can we do one of these turns? You gotta do it coming towards me though, because it's easier that way. Doesn't like to drive straight on these hard tires either. And then halfway. I have a dog too, so I have landmines to watch out for everywhere. I ran over 3 of them within the past 2 days. It's kind of irritating me. Alright, that's my EPX drift.